Coming up, reaction to Spain's 2013 budget sparks more rioting in Europe.
And a conviction has been made in a local murder trial. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Corey Anderson.
And I'm Andrew Ritfeld. Austerity measures in Spain sparked a clash between police and protesters when the government announced the 2013 budget. 38 people were arrested and 64 were injured when police opened fire with rubber bullets into a crowd of thousands. Cuts to public workers' salaries, health, and education were the main concerns of the protesters. Meanwhile, in Greece, workers walked off the job while riot police were on standby. The workers were protesting austerity measures imposed upon the country by the new European Union policy.
South Georgia Medical Center pronounced James Lumpkin dead late Monday after enduring a tragic motorcycle accident on Highway 41. According to the State Patrol, the 41-year-old lost control of his vehicle and crashed into a tree before being forcefully thrown from the bike. The wreck occurred during the cyclist's attempt to pass a vehicle ahead of him in the adjacent lane.
A 23-year-old Brenton Henry will serve a life sentence after he was convicted of gunning down another man in front of his porch in August of 2010. Henry had been accused of the murder and burglary of John Golden. Golden was shot 15 times in the torso by an AK-47 assault rifle. Henry was convicted of burglary, malice murder, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. Although Henry was given a life sentence, he may be paroled in 30 years.
A North Texas school administration has voted to allow administrators to paddle students of the opposite sex. The policy was developed due to a lack of administrators of both sexes who administer the corporal punishment. In the small community of Springtown, the previous policy allowed only for paddling of students by an administrator of the same sex. Texas is one of the 19 states that allow for spanking in public schools, but parents must sign a waiver to allow punishment of their children.
A soldier shot and killed another soldier by shooting him in the face while trying to cure him of the hiccups. The two soldiers were apparently drinking while watching a Sunday night football game. The suspect pulled out a gun to scare the victim in order to stop the hiccups, resulting in a shot in the face. Private Patrick Myers is charged with manslaughter. Bond is set at $1 million.
Coming up, your neighborhood might keep you healthy.
And a change in the SAT scores. Stay with us.
That's low, that's low. That's low and below.
Look, he's blushing.
Seriously? Okay.
I love learning.
I believe in service. I am full of passion.
I embody sportsmanship.
I trust in my resourcefulness.
I like balance.
That's why I chose
Division 2.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. We have some educational news today, and unfortunately, it's not so good.
Averages from 2012's graduating senior class show that SAT reading scores are the lowest they have been in 40 years. The national SAT reading score this year was 496. This is 1 point lower than last year's scores, but it's also 34 points lower than the scores compiled in 1972. In addition to the low reading scores, writing has also dropped to 488. That's 9 points lower from when the SAT writing portion was started in 2006. Last year, nearly 1.66 million students took the SAT.
With the holidays approaching, organizations are already getting into the spirit. News Valdosta's Shalonda Martin has more on a group that's gearing up to help local kids.
Toys for Tots is a nonprofit organization that gives children in need toys for the holidays. They accept new and unwrapped gifts for boys and girls from infants to 14 years of age.
I made a vow that when I got older, no child would ever have to go without Christmas like I did.
All kinds of toys are donated each year, like stuffed animals, dolls, board games, and jewelry. Any toys that can be used to cause harm or promote violence are not welcome as donations. If you're looking to donate a toy this holiday season, donation drop box locations are on the Toys for Tots website. Select your state and county, and the nearest drop box location will appear. During your holiday shopping, pick up an extra basketball or doll to help out a kid in need this holiday season. With News Valdosta, I'm Shalonda Martin.
According to reports from France, private messages sent by Facebook members in the past few years have been showing up on their public posts on their timeline. The same thing happened to U.S. Facebook members in 2007 and 2008. Facebook claims that if you like a common activity, it counted as a wall post and a private message. Facebook believes users may be confused by the newer timeline layout and that they may mistake old posts for private messages.
A recent study shows that adults who live in walkable neighborhoods are less likely to get diabetes. This study shows that neighborhoods that have sidewalks, streetlights, and shops within walking distance encourage people to exercise. Dr. Ethan Burke of the Geisel School of Medicine says people who live in pedestrian-friendly communities tend to be more physically active. This lowers their risk of diabetes and other diseases.
Taking a look at your local weather, today will be mostly sunny with a high near 90 and partly cloudy tonight with lows in the upper 60s. Tomorrow, expect more of the same with mostly sunny skies with a high near 90. Tomorrow night, we'll have mostly clear skies with a low near 68.
Coming up, a look at the fine arts schedule.
And National Preparedness Month is underway. Stay with us.
I love learning.
I believe in service. I am full of passion.
I embody sportsmanship.
I trust in my resourcefulness.
I like balance.
That's why I chose
Division 2.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. I'm Corey Anderson.
And I'm Andrew Ritfeld. And the next few days are going to be very busy in the Fine Arts Building. Linda Mitchell's Truth in Animals mixed media art exhibit is on display in the Fine Arts Building through October 5th. Tonight, there will be a faculty chamber recital at 7:30 in Whitehead Auditorium featuring Lyle Indegard on piano, M. Brent Williams on violin, Lauren Barnes on viola, and Steven Tyler on cello. Tomorrow night, there will be a student recital in Whitehead Auditorium featuring Teal Ewer on trumpet.
VSU's Campus Recreation Aquatics is hosting Sink or Swim tomorrow from 4 to 6 p.m. at the pool in the Student Recreation Center. This event is for students who want to learn to swim, perfect their technique, or simply want to come hang out. Aquatics will have certified instructors available to teach and answer any questions students may have.
September is National Preparedness Month, and the local Red Cross is informing everyone on how to respond properly in urgent situations. News Valdosta's Valencia Williams has more.
The Red Cross is busy raising awareness by providing informative guides and materials to ready the community in the events of both man-made and natural disasters. Helpful evacuation instructions and scenarios are available to the public online, as well as on phone apps such as the new First Aid app and Hurricane app. Red Cross District Manager Jack Looney says that supplies can be easily found in stores like Walmart and explains the simple but important preparedness process.
And American Red Cross chapters all across the nation this month are getting out and informing the people about what to do to prepare for a disaster. It's a three-step process. We're asking folks to get a kit, make a plan, and be informed.
Red Cross is not the only organization helping to ready local residents. The South Georgia Medical Center, Fire Department, and law enforcement all join to exercise the Lowndes County Emergency Operations Plan several times a year.
You know, those people who are really focused on planning need to look for someone who's younger than them that may not be aware of what's available and that they need to plan. Also, let's don't forget our older neighbors and family members who maybe aren't able to do things for themselves.
And it is important that every family member, no matter the age, know what to do during emergencies.
When you do your kit, some things to remember to take with you.
There are many ways your family can prepare for emergencies. With News Valdosta, I'm Valencia Williams.
VSU Science Seminar Series continues tomorrow with Dr. Yi Chu's presentation, Application of Biotechnology in Peanut Cultivar Improvement. Chu works at a part of UGA's Tifton campus known as NESPAL, the National Environmentally Sound Production Agriculture Laboratory. Chu's presentation will cover struggles that the peanut industry faces and how science has helped them overcome some of them. This event will take place from 4 to 5 p.m. in Powell Hall.
With the election debates just around the corner, you might find it interesting that on this date, 52 years ago, in 1960, John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon had their first presidential debates. If you paid attention in history class, you know how that turned out. Now it's time to be a part of another historical debate season. You can tune in next Wednesday at 9 p.m. to follow what the presidential candidates have to say about their policies and what they will do if elected.
Are cardio, sit-up, yoga, and Pilates up your alley? Today is the National Day for Women's Health and Fitness Awareness. This holiday is celebrated the last Wednesday of September every year. It is a day that all women should focus on the importance of a healthy diet and exercise. Over 1,000 groups nationwide are hosting events today for 100,000 women to get involved. Check to see if there is a local event near you so you can get involved and get fit.
Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Andrew Ritfeld.
And I'm Corey Anderson. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.